Hi, this is Richard from Richard Language. I wanted to give some tips on how to pronounce the French and the standard German r. So it's the R as is pronounced in your throat. And this actually is a little bit trickier to describe than the rolled R with your tongue, as I did in another video. But it's totally possible to do. I taught myself how to do this, and I have a couple of tricks to teach you how to do this. First thing is understanding the anatomy of your mouth. There's that, if you look deep in your throat, you see a little thing hanging there. That's called a uvula. Okay, you're going to have to become friends with your uvula. Okay, so that is what makes that sound. And what is going to happen is your tongue is going to cup that. It's going to hang in between, and it's going to make it so that there's just a little bit of air that gets through, and that's going to make it vibrate. Okay, so if you look at your mouth, you want to see your tongue wrap around that. So you can feel that if you make a deep k sound. So you say k, k, but then you go deeper. Ka, ka, ka. Ka, ka. Ka, ka. And that's how you'll make that sound. So if you feel your tongue touching that ka, keep it there. So say ka, ka, but instead of saying ka, then just hold your breath. And then let the air through. Okay? And that'll help you make the sound. So cup your tongue around that uvula and breathe through. Another way to figure out how to do it is if you say you keep making the deep sound, and eventually if you say it enough times, then it'll happen. As long as you're using enough air. Don't hold back on your air. And soon enough you'll be able to say rue in French, or say rufen in German, and that way you'll be able to pronounce this r sound. Hope it helps. If you have any questions, please leave them for me or leave any comments. I'll be happy to interact more. Thanks.